So yeah, old Ukes is making a decent little bit of progress here. Is that a map or is it a brazier of some sort? Well, we've lit it, so it's probably a good sign. And judging from that staircase, there's like 8 braziers maybe? Still not sure where we are. I guess we're still just in Siofra River. Yeah, that crab wants a piece. But I don't want a piece of you, Crabbo. I said I don't want a piece of you, let alone 2 pieces of you. We're still exploring. What are you? Are you an enemy? But you're glowing. And there's more of your kin. Odd. These lads don't look like they should be trifled with, really. And those boars, thankfully, don't look as though they're much of a threat. Yeah, these blue guys aren't the most aggressive chaps in the world, so that's nice. But I did also see a bit of loot, so maybe I'll risk aggroing them to pick that up. Hup. It's a lump of flesh. That's not the greatest piece of loot I've seen. So we'll go about our business once more. I feel like the open world of the Elden Ring is just going to lead to more of this than in normal Dark Souls games. By more of this, I didn't mean more suddenly getting killed. I meant more just running through things and seeing what's what. But suddenly getting killed is what happened there, so maybe we should pop back to surface at some point. We should probably take a look at the staircase at least, though. We've lit one brazier. There doesn't appear to be a locked door at the top or anything, so maybe we don't need to light all the others either. Oh, and there's the map. Bloody hell. So, that's where we came in, and then we got all sorts of places to explore. Jeez. Hallowhorn Grounds. I mean, it does look kind of like a boss arena. And you could stand up any minute and turn into a boss. I mean, you're very clearly dead, but that's never stopped a Souls boss before. Try jumping? No, I don't think so. Yeah, lack of messages at the moment, by the way, is because we're playing offline right now, because they've just dropped another patch and the servers are down. It's not really going to affect us in any great way. Alright, so it's looking very much like there's zero reason for me to be up on this big platform. So maybe it is going to be a case of something like we light all the braziers, then that very dead thing at the end stops being very dead. Maybe. That's a little passage under the stairs though by the look of it, so maybe we'll head back down there and see what's going on. I do love the fact that when you're out of combat now, you don't use up your health and stamina. You don't use up your stamina as you run. That is an amazing feature that just makes life so much easier when you're just pootling and exploring, as we are now. So we could probably get there. That's not going to be a fatal drop, is it? Because, yeah, it's fine. That's also fine. So, what do we earn for our troubles? The horn bow. Well, that could come in handy on at least some characters. Let's see. Strength, dex, int. An int bow? Who needs an int bow? If you've got int, then you're throwing spells at people. That might well be a weapon that won't be of any use on any of my 8 characters. And a golden rune 6. Wow, that's a lot of runes for this early in the game. Which, yeah, further reinforces the idea that I am well out of my depth down here with little ukes. But we're having fun, eh? We've got a map. We've got a Sight of Grace. We're not really making progress per se. We could make progress down here if we were to pick up valuable items that we could use. But we haven't got them yet. And those blue guys are not our friends. Oh, there's a spirit spring. So I guess we are allowed horse down here? Yes, we are. Good. Yeah, we know what they are. We've seen them on our other characters, thank you. And that brings us onto this bridge. Good, I guess. Alright, so we could jump across there. Like so. Thus and so. And across here. We can't jump across there though, can we? Nope. That is indeed a bridge too far, so we'll grab this loot instead. It's a stone sword key, very nice. That will come in handy down the line. Now, what if we work our way down this? Is there any purpose to just parkouring our way down the level a bit? Eek. That jump went a bit further than I wanted it to. Bit of a clenching moment there for a second. But it's fine for now. Now this will drop us down here, good. And yeah, we've made it down to a base sort of level. And that's that bit of loot we could see from the Spirit Spring. Cool. A dwelling arrow times 10. What are dwelling arrows when they're at home? Oops. They deal magic damage. Cool. So you've got magic bows with magic damage. Maybe useful. And that might be all we can do over here on this stage of our subterranean adventure. What if we jumped up the other way on the old Spirit Spring? Oof. That could take us onto here, which does nothing for us. Good to know. Yeah, it does do nothing for us, doesn't it? Yeah, not a thing. Not a sausage. So we'll drop off there and survive the fall, thankfully. Maybe grab another Sight of Grace and then maybe we'll head back to the surface because, yeah, we are out of our depth down here. Was that loot or was that just crafting materials? It was crafting. That was a rune though, that's proper loot. And that's a lad, or many lads. But we'll get another brazier, because they're going to be needed at some point, aren't they? Fly, Torrent, fly, you fool. Wee. Jeez. Okay. Don't know where that came from. But that's probably our indication that we shouldn't be here. Yeah, you've done well, Ukes, but... Oh, jeez, we're over there now. We could practically surface and come up in this area of the map. That's kind of cray. But there's a lot left to explore. Maybe we should cross that little bridge now that we've... Well, is it still night? It's going to be nighttime when we get back up. It's kind of hard to tell when you're underground. It doesn't look very nighttime, so we might be able to cross that bridge without getting molested by the Knights Cavalry. Yeah, looks like we just got normal pleb day cavalry over here now, which is fine. Now, where's the nearest Grace? It's going to be one not far off, I imagine. What's up there? Just some lad. Is that a different cart to the one that we plinked earlier? Or is that the Great Axe cart? That might be the Great Axe cart. But then it might not be, because where are we? We're at the Waypoint Ruins. Okay. Okay, plants. We'll just jump over those buggers, because they don't seem to be our friends. And we'll bounce our way up the cliff. Yipes. Yeah, we don't want any of that, thank you. That would be you that did that, wouldn't it? But can we? Hup! Nope, we missed. Jeez, run. 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 Grab that summoning pool whilst we're here. Still not got anything we can summon though, so that's no biggie. It's normally a sort of hidden cellar in these places. Well, not hidden. There's normally a cellar somewhere around. So maybe we'll try and find that and have a dig. What loot do you have? A glowstone. At least we can kill the plants around here. I forgot that we can actually kill enemies. They're not all massively over our level. So yeah, this helps, I guess. What are you up to? Yipes. You're just spewing poison in the general vicinity. Good. And now it's all over our face.
Huh.
At least that means you're not really attacking me right now. Now, what was that piece of treasure that you had? Immunising cured meat. Crafting material again, I guess. Immunising means maybe it's for making some sort of anti-poison balm? Here we go. I knew there'd be a thing down here somewhere. A fog door? I wasn't expecting a boss down here. And yet here we are with a mad pumpkin head. Oof. Yeah, there's a delay on that flail of his. Or at least there is when he properly winds it up. But he takes damage. Yeah, one hit and then a scam. That seems to be the way. Yeah, he sort of swings it like 3 times there. And if you hit his head, it seems, not a lot of damage going on. Why am I not doing jump attacks? If I'm only getting one swing in at a time, maybe I should be doing jump attacks. Ugh. Rex. The minute I press the jump button, we get Rex. Unbelievable. Now, where the heck was the entrance to that cave again? Good grief. I was literally in it a second ago and now I can't find the bloody thing. But there's more loot though. A room. And yeah, there's the big plant, so... It wasn't far away from the big plant, right? Yuki, you are getting dangerously close to sitting on the power button on my PC, and you know full well what happens when you do that. Awful little goblin of a cat. God. Yeah, my sense of direction in this place. Not prize winning. Not prize winning at all. And now we're poisoned as well, because... yeah. Good lord. There's not even a sight of grace near here that we've got, is there? But the fact that we're poisoned means, yeah, I probably don't want to take on Pumpkinhead at this moment in time. I need to find a sight of grace in this area of the map. If I just pick a direction and keep going, I'm bound to find a sight of grace sooner or later, right? I'm going this way. What are you? Oh, you're the well that I found before. Good. But yeah, another sight of grace would be very nice. There's probably one near those Waypoint ruins. Maybe.
Hello? Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Haight.
That sounds like a thing we would do. We want to rescue the great Kenneth Haight.
Oh, Erdtree, grant me succor.
Here we are, friend. Let me just get in a bit of a heal, because that poison is still going.
Hello?
That's a bit of a slow heal, and it's not terribly powerful. Alright, Kenneth, shut up, we're here.
You've come to lend me your aid, have you?
We have.
Well, that's very kind, but no, the help is very much appreciated, even from a tarnished.
Bloody better be, mate, 'cause I'm your only help.
Nobility is no prerequisite to serving the true order. You might have heard of me, Kenneth Haight. Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, young Tarnished. I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool, and plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood.
Right, so, if you're the next ruler of Limgrave, why are you just stood on this building like this? Where's your armies?
What are you waiting for? A kiss goodbye?
No, of course not.
Lies to the south,
Unless.
beyond the Mistwood. Take it back for me. Oh, I see. You wish to know the reward. Fret
I mean,
not.
rewards are nice.
The celebrations will be...
There'll be lavish celebrations. That sounds like our kind of thing. We'll ignore those wolves, and these wolves. And the third pack of wolves that is no doubt about to appear. Yep. Just sky wolves, it's fine. It's everyday stuff in Elden Ring, it seems. Now, a couple of them are following us, but not too far. Good. So, what are we going to do about this lad? Our strength is our shield, and he's just bashing straight through it, so... And we can't do jump attacks, because he'll just swing at us like that and swat us out the sky. We were having a good bit of luck with the old thrust. But then we've got to time it right. Like so. And again, maybe? Yep, good. Ah, the jump attack though, it closes the distance too quick. Nice. And stab, and we nearly got a second off, but we got greedy basically. And then if we try and jump, he just goes underneath us, it seems. Oh, Jack. He just keeps dodging out of the way at the wrong moment. I hate this guy already. But we got him. 2 tries, but we got him. And we got the hammer talisman. That sounds promising. So, talismans fit in this slot. Enhances stamina, reducing attacks against blockers. It does weigh a bit more. But what does that really mean? Hammers are highly effective against shield-bearing foes. So yeah, so if we're just wailing on a guy's shield, this will help us break his stance quicker. Probably useful. Now, who are you? They want to fight, but this door won't open. So this will let us use competitive multiplayer. So maybe this is an arena for scrapping with dudes. That's not going to be our thing, really, I don't think. Now, is there going to be out around the outside of this anywhere? Nothing much going on there. We'll need to do one quick lap, I think, just to be sure. But then once we're done with it on this character, yeah, won't need to worry about it on the rest of the buggers. And yeah, it looks as very much as though there's nothing much doing here. And that cliff doesn't look like the answer to anything, really. Suppose we could check around the other side of the tower, but whilst we're over here, let's just check out the tip of this area. Are you a penguin? God, the turning circle on Torrent is a bit sketchy at times. A 4-toed fowlfoot. Is that a crafting thing? Or what? Yeah, it's a crafting thing. Cool. Now, let's see. Nothing doing down there. Probably nothing over here. Oh, although... Nah, it's probably Faisal. That looks Faisal. Unless there's another way around. I keep pressing A to do things when I mean to press Y. But yeah, I don't think we really need to examine that bloodstain. You don't need to be Sherlock Holmes to understand what happened there. Anything over here? Oh, wait a minute. Nearly walked straight into that lad. Which seems like an ill thought out plan. Probably got a level on me in terms of runes, but... Maybe we could fight that guy just because... Ooh, what are you? The Lance Talisman. Enhances attacks on horseback. Ooh. Well, we'll equip it because we're going to try a bit of mounted combat here and there. Who's that shuffling over there? Probably no one. Yeah, there's definitely stuff down there. But it's not stuff we can safely access from up here. So, let's not worry about it. Now, is there anything exciting over here, or is it just a bunch of lads? Oh, top stealth. Oh god. Stealth didn't work. Luckily these guys aren't too strong, it seems. Although, we don't want to get caught on the edge there. And yeah, that's nearly all these guys out of the way. And some golden rune level 3. Yeah, there's a lot of items in this game that are just marked as being different numerical levels. So it can get confusing. Because you see something and you think, oh wow, I've picked up like 6 golden runes. It's like, no, you've picked up 1 golden rune, but it's level 6. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that sort of tomfoolery as we go. What's this shiny? Have we found something? We might have done, you know. Certainly a door. And a chap, unthinkable. A hallowed resting place is violated. To refuse the Erd Tree's call, to live within death. So what, when you die you're supposed to go to the Erd Tree? Is that the case? Whereas instead we've got the death-touched catacombs. That sounds fun. Yeah, strength for now. Now who's going to leap out and ambush me? Anyone? Nope. That would be a summoning pool, which lets us summon in friends and whatnot. And that would be... yeah, these catacombs tend to follow the same pattern, which is, here's a door, it's locked. Work your way through the catacombs, find the lever to unlock the door, and then once you've done that, come back and fight the boss. So, I can't actually do anything because I was stuck in that locked in a contraption thing. It was treating it like a menu for some reason. But, there we go. Stay dead. Now what? Oh yeah. So it's taking us like 5 bloody hits to knock these lads off. That's not a good sign. But knock them off we shall. And there's a doorway, lovely. You're going to wake up, aren't you? Yep. Stay dead. I suspect he was waiting for me to come over here and grab that Glovewort. Although, maybe this guy was the Glovewort guard. Either way, they're both dead. And we've got this little tunnel. Where does this take us? Anywhere? Well, I mean, obviously it takes us somewhere. You're just regular old bones. You're not the kind that springs to life when we least expect it. But now someone is. There we go. So you can just die. Oh god, I'm trying to stop my TV from automatically turning itself off. There we go. Stay dead. And Grave Violet as well as Grave Glovewort. Sweet. Now, what have we here? We've got the Uchigatana. Very nice. Not for us, though. Good job, Knobhead. You may have the right idea. But now he's also fallen off. More Glovewort. Sweet. We're just going to have to deal with those archers now down below. Perhaps. So it's probably safest to go back the way we came and just deal with them as and when. One of you want to come around the corner? Yeah, you do. Come on. Didn't quite kill that lad. But there we go, 3 hits. And now... there he goes. Good. Gotta be close to the end of this little catacombs. It's just a mini dungeon. There's where our bow friends ended up. And there's another one that wants to pop up as well, so... that guy looked like a melee, so we'll let him just come to us. And then we'll give him the business. And we'll give him a bit more business. Nice. God, they're everywhere. And he's jumping. Cheeky scamp. I'll quick sip. And yes, good. I feel like Noob was a good choice for first character just because I'm going to be making a lot of mistakes and taking hits. And using a character with heavy armour is probably the best for that sort of thing. Three more? Bloody how many enemies are there in here? Jeez. Ugh. Right, one down. Good. Now you. Same deal. It's kind of annoying how they've always got just enough health to just about survive your last hit. But such is the way. Souls enemies always have just like one more HP than you can deal with in a hit or two. Didn't do a lot of damage with that backstab, but I think that's just generally a Souls thing, is that backstabs don't do much damage against Skelly. But we've got ourselves some arrows for our troubles. And a scimitar, nice. And here's our lever, good. So that should be it for the old Skelly Bones. And now we can scuttle back to the top. Get ourselves a blood rose. That will be a crafting material, I'm sure. And then 2 more Skellies. That's fine, I guess. We'll just ignore them. Rule 1 of Souls. You can just run past things a lot of the time. Like this. Oops. We will gather some more Glovewort though. And then we'll go back up to our site of grace and we'll have a kip.